Welcome to my guide on how to get the Scepter of the Gods. This will be from Pyramid Plunder, and as for the requirements, you will need to have started the Ikarim's Little Helper quest, so you gain access to Sophanem. Or if you do not want to quest and you are a main account, you can go to the Grand Exchange and buy a Pharaoh's Scepter, and then hit option 1, and it will teleport you outside in Sophanem. As for the requirements, to be able to gain access to even start hunting for this, you will need 91 thieving and 75 rune crafting. And then you'll be wanting to go for the item on screen right here, which is a magic 2H weapon. You are able to keep Sicket, however, you are only able to get one. Sadly, you cannot get duplicates. And the reason why you are wanting to go for this is because it starts out with 10 charges. Once you have completed the medium task set for the desert, it will be going from 10 to 20. Once you have completed the hard desert, it will have 60 charges maximum, which you are able to go to the mummy, right-click, recharge. Granted, you will need to have gained some artifacts within Pyramid Plunder to restore it. Now, the reason why we are going for this item is mostly for clue scrolls, and that is to teleport around Sophanem, the desert, and to Manifos as well. Now, this is located in Sophanem in the desert, and I did mark it in a yellow square, in which case there will be 4 doors, and it's a pyramid shape, so you have any sides that you are able to go to. As for the items to bring, you will need a lockpick in your inventory, which thankfully you are able to buy at the Rogue's Den underneath Tyrel's Pub. As for the equipment, you can bring the Master Camouflage outfit, which pretty much teleports you to Pyramid Plunder, so it does save you from going to the Grand Exchange and buying it. However, it does require invention and to do a ton of shifting tunes. And lastly, you will need a luck ring. Some additional things that can help is double escape and some type of weapon to have the perk mobile. Once we are here, head towards the anonymous looking door, and it does not matter which of the 4 sides you search, you will always find the mummy thanks to this update. Previously, you had to go and search all 4 sides, and then the mummy will be in one location. There is, don't worry, it's not a bug, but it happens with an area that has a lot of instances nearby on the minimap that your screen will turn black. It's not actually turning black, it's just that there is the invisible wall. There is a ton of locations where this does happen, so don't worry that your screen just went black randomly. It's just you hit that wall, in which case you want to right click the Guardian Mummy and start minigame. If you are wanting to recharge your Scepter, now you are able to. So let's start. First off, you'll be in area 1, and for every room there will be a little spear trap. You will want to avoid that. And now just click on the tomb doors that are shown on your minimap. They are little red icons, and then you just want to keep searching the 4 doors. If you are an iron account and you do want the normal Pharaoh's Scepter, you'll want to loot all of the grand gold chest in the middle. In which case, if you do get lucky enough, you'll be kicked out of the game, and you'll have the Pharaoh Scepter in your inventory. Sadly, it does not have a broadcast. And then just keep searching, and then remember, these spear traps are very hard to click on, so in some cases, it is why I like to zoom in my camera angle a lot, or on the minimap. And then right here, I'll show you why it does help to have double escape. Let's say we're searching this door exactly, and it's not the answer. Well, in my case it was. So, because we're facing south, we'll escape north and we'll have access to searching that door, pretty much saving a little bit of time. You can also blade dive and surge and all that stuff, but it's not necessarily needed unless you are doing this with 2 players, in which case you want to talk to them and tell them which 2 doors they will be doing every single room. So for example, I did have a partner earlier. I told him to take all the west doors and I'll take the east doors. And the rooms are linked. So let's say his was a northwest door. My door would be the same exact one. The only time it does change is once you start a new game, as it does refresh the doors. And now that we're at room 8 out of 8, we are here at the engraved sarcophagus. So we want to open this for the 1 out of 480 drop rate, or depending how low you dig it. And you should be getting some type of artifact. And then always loot the grand chest. This is mainly for the Pharaoh Scepter. And again, search this sarcophagus for another chance of the Pharaoh Scepter. You can only get the Scepter of Gods from the engraved sarcophagus. But right here, there's 2 chances right off the bat that you are able to go for Scepter for the normal one. And then click on Leave Dungeon. You are able to right click Quick Leave if you're being attacked by a mummy like I was. You have to wait for the game to load the doors and then just go back in. I will be doing a loot video probably in a couple of days once I'm able to do about maybe 400-500 of these, as this will take quite a bit of time and I'm unable to find some partners to duel this with to make it a little bit quicker. It probably gets you about 1-2 extra runs, maybe even 3 an hour if you are doing it efficiently and you do get fairly lucky. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below what other guide you would like me to do, or even a loot video. And hopefully you're able to get the Scepter of the Gods fairly quickly, so you don't have to go all the way down to the 1 out of 20 drop rate. Although I don't know if they previously counted towards the little bad luck mitigation from when they did mention it a few months ago. And with that, enjoy the rest of your day.